be there by the 4th of July. And whenever I host a gourmet holiday show, I always try to put on my Facebook page a little sneak peek at something that you can order early if you want. And today it was kind of fun because we are going to talk about mini, well, tarts, if you want to use the European term, if you will, but they're mini pies. And our good friend Richard Linden brings them to. Hello.
Great to see you. Hi, everyone.
So I was saying, you know, 4th of July, and when you think about classically American pie, you think, well, apple and cherry are always at the top of everybody's list when it comes to favorites. But these are European, and they come to us from a company who's known for bringing delicious things.
Absolutely. So this is from several years in the making to even get them to QVC, and I'm delighted to say that they're finally here. This is, you're getting 24 of cherry or 24 apple from La Boulangerie des Gourmets. This is a European fine pastry import company. Anything you see here on QVC, you will not be able to get anywhere else in America. So today we have for you from LB, affectionately known as LBG, we have 24 of our cherry or 24 of the apple, or you can do the combo, Leah.
If you want to do a combo, because that's the fun I was having on my Facebook page. I asked you, what is your favorite pie? Is it cherry or is it apple? And it was probably neck and neck, half of one of each. And a lot of you said both. So let me quickly tell you, because this is what we're bringing you. The Kleine Dutch imported Dutch fruit mini pie assortment. And you will get 24 of these delicious, I mean, look at the perfectly golden pastry done in the lattice on top. And then these are filled with the fruit inside. So you can choose 24 of the apple, if apple pie is your favorite, or you can choose 24 of the cherry, if cherry pie is your favorite, or if you'd like to do half and half, a combo. We do offer this in the combo assortment. And there is auto delivery. These are customer top rated. They are on Easy Pay. So if you want to serve apple pie or cherry pie and I describe these on my Facebook page, Leah Williams QVC, as the perfect sort of 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 bite size.
Absolutely.
But they're already really popular, and use your credit card. When you do, they will be there by the 4th of July. So you've sliced into the apple, and what I notice are big chunks
so
of
Leah,
apple.
look at that pastry. Look at the lattice work of pastry on the outside. It just absolutely melts in your mouth. This is made with all those local farm ingredients around Tiel in Holland. And for those of you who don't know, the Dutch are famous for their tarts. So so that's kind of like the French are known for their croissant. The Belgians are known for their waffles. Well, the Dutch are known for their tarts. So, but notice that this is 50% filled with the actual fruit.
Look at how golden the lattice is.
Look at that beautiful lattice work. Why is there the lattice work? I did a little bit of research because they don't want the mouth feel to be too much with too much pastry. But you get that buttery pastry, and then look what we do. The big difference. Why did we fall in love with these? Why do our tasters, who we literally have in every European country, why did they fall in love? Because we see that we literally just put the fruit inside. We don't cook. We don't add. It's actual
just the natural
fruit. Yeah. Isn't that incredible?
We're at 700 orders already placed, and we're just starting our presentation. And I'm going to let you in on another little bit of a secret. Later tonight with my good friend David, we expected to have these. But if you want them, I highly recommend that you go ahead and order yours now. So whether you're planning these, because everyone can choose whether they want apple pie or if they want cherry pie for your 4th of July celebration. And what I love is, some of you, this will be a dessert. Others, this will be a snack. Many of you, this will be maybe a little dessert if you want, a breakfast treat if you want. $54.96 and 3 easy payments when you use your credit card. They are customer top rated. All right, you're going to slice in?
Oh, please.
Because I think Sharon would love to sample too, and I certainly know I would love to.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, have you tried these before?
No,
I haven't either.
Please,
all right,
please.
You have to serve us now, Richard.
So there's the apple or the cherry. And notice I've put a nice green Granny Smith because Tiel is actually known for its orchards. So again, one of the reasons we love these, Sharon, is because when you bite into the apple, you taste that crunch of the Granny Smith. That's one of the things that we absolutely love about these. So please, apple or cherry.
Right, I'm going to go in for the apple. So this one is already done. I'm just going to take a piece from that.
Since she's doing that, why don't you slice the cherry and I'll try that one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is apple pie your favorite?
I haven't met a pie I didn't like.
Look at that.
I just
Look at
happened
that.
to go for the apple.
There we
The
go.
texture
Look at how
of the fruit is delicious.
Oh, and I was gonna say, I mean, those are big whole cherries
Yeah.
inside of a mini pie.
Yeah.
And while we call these minis, I mean, I said they really are 3 to 4 bite pieces. All right, I'm going
So that's
in.
the real
What
cherry,
else,
and
Leah?
that's inside the pie.
Leah, what I
Please.
like about this is that usually when it comes to pie, I love the filling, but I'm not crazy many times about the dough because it doesn't have a
Yeah.
lot of flavor or it's too dry. This dough is lightly sweet and soft
Yep.
and tender
Absolutely.
and delicate. There's no
Buttery,
dryness
buttery,
to be
buttery.
found.
It just
Oh,
melts.
so good.
Oh, the cherry. And I'll tell you, just what you said, because the filling is just the natural fruit.
Yep.
So you've got the natural sweetness, you've got the wonderful texture, and then you do have that
my
golden
goodness.
flaky pastry on
How
top.
are you?
And what I love is these are all, they come in their own individual mini pie tins.
Absolutely.
So what am I going to do in terms of preparation? These are very, very popular.
So big, huge. We haven't mentioned. What's so wonderful about these is that they are going to be ready to eat. So all
Okay.
you're doing is warming through.
They're already baked.
8 to 10 minutes. Just 350 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Again, look at that delicious buttery pastry on top. You just pop these open. Guess what, Leah? I've got some really great news for you. 125 calories a serving.
It is
125
the perfect
calories.
size.
Look at
It's
that.
the perfect size when what you want is that wonderful sweet. If
Mm-hmm.
you love pie, and I will tell you, look at how creamy that filling is. And when you said to me, 50% is filling if you're in the apple.
Yep.
33% is
33
filling
for the
in
cherry.
and that's simply because
And that's, yeah, because the cherries are bigger,
density
right?
of the
Yeah.
of the cherries.
So the thing about these you need to know is that it's mostly fruit with this exotic, locally produced from Tiel in Holland, locally produced pastry, the buttery pastry, the cream, the eggs, all those things. It's kind of like going down the road on a bicycle in Holland, past one of the windmills, and you see a little farmer's market on the side of the road,
Yeah.
and you stop and you get the real thing. Again, Dutch tarts are like quintessential. It's like the same as a French croissant or a Belgian waffle.
So let me show you again, because here's the hardest decision, very much like my little unofficial poll on my Facebook page. And by the way, you can still go and vote for
How's
your
that
favorite,
doing?
cherry or apple.
Who's winning?
It's kind of been neck and neck, and then it was fun because there were a lot of people who said, I can't choose, I love them both. So here, by the way, we're at well over 1,500 of these that have been ordered. And make sure you're ordering today. They're customer top rated. It is a top find for you today on QVC, and they'll be there in time for the 4th of July or whenever you want to enjoy them. If you would like your 24 all apple, then simply let us know you want apple. If you would like your 24 pies, mini pies, all cherry, you can order all cherry. If you want a dozen of each, so half apple, half cherry, we do have a combo assortment. And we have the fewest of the combo assortment. So if you are a fan of both, I wouldn't wait to get that. And then one last thing, auto delivery is available. So every 90 days, if you want to get another assortment of the mini pies, let us know you'd like auto delivery, and they will be on their way to you, and then you'll continue to receive them, not only with the price that you see on the screen, which is a featured price, but also with the easy pay locked in. You use your credit card, you get to pay for 2 dozen mini pies imported from Holland, where they are known for this. We call them pies. They're known for pastry, but look at that. I mean, look at the big chunks of
And again,
apple.
I'm putting the Granny Smith there because I want you to see why we fell in love with these tarts. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts. This is what you grew up watching that, reading that
Alice
fairy
in
tale.
Wonderland,
This is
yes.
it. This is the quintessential tart. And that is what you're going to get. You're going to get the Granny Smith, the crispy, crunchy Granny Smith. The orchards, Leah, are actually in Tiel. They're just down the road, which is why this bakery went to the orchard and said, you know what, let's team up. And so that is why the apples are fresh, they're crunchy. All we do, we don't bake, we don't add, we just put the fruit in the tart, which is what makes this so extraordinary.
And here's what I love. It is the perfect 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 bite piece. Now, David would probably say this is a single bite for him, but it is just, I mean, when what you want is a sweet treat, and whether you have this with a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whether this is the finishing touch after your 4th of July meal, whether
Oh,
this
my
is the
goodness.
snack for the kids. And what I love is, they're already baked for you. All you're going to do is heat them up in the oven, and when you do, look at those big, juicy, plump, glorious cherries. Look at how golden that crust is. And it's golden not just on top. It's golden on the bottom
Yep.
as well. So that's the reason these are customer top rated. Let me give you a quick update.
Oh, please.
Because we have now had over 1,700 orders placed. If you'd like your assortment all cherry, we have 200 left. We have all apple, and then we also have a combo. So you have half cherry, half apple, if that's the choice you're making. $54.96. And by the way, for imported Dutch pastry, it works out to less than $2.30 a
Just
portion.
over $2.
Just
just
or
over.
Pardon me, just over
Just over,
$2.30 per portion,
Yep.
which is outstanding. I mean, you probably couldn't go to a local bakery and find, you know,
Yeah.
something of this kind of gourmet baked goods. So to be able to have them delivered to your door is outstanding. So let us know if you want all cherry. I can tell you now, that is going very quickly. There are 200 left before they're gone. We have a few more if you want all apple. And the combo, so you get half of your mini pies in the apple and half of them in the cherry, that is extremely popular.
I was just going to say something.
Like
but it's too
when
late
I
now.
needed to eat one, right?
No, I was going to say though that the cherry, guys, the tasting experience is extraordinary because you get that buttery pastry, then you get a slight tartness of the cherry, then the sweetness and that squelch of the cherry. They are just so extraordinary.
And I have to say too, it really is very much the fruit that you begin with, so that when you get that wonderful Granny Smith apple flavor, and then the perfect blend of the seasonings, and then you have the spices, and then you have that delicious golden buttery pastry. The same is true with the cherries. When you start with a quality cherry to begin with, it's got that perfect sweet tart, and they're plump and juicy. So here's what's happening. These are very, very popular. M46754 is the item number. And so you don't have to choose for your 4th of July celebration.
Absolutely.
Classically American pies imported to us from Holland in the perfect mini sizes, apple or cherry, or a combination of the two. Thank you, Richard. Oh, I need to let you know, we've had a fantastic, fun, and very busy gourmet holiday show. We had the Papaya King iconic New York hot dogs available. Those have now sold out. So congratulations to those who were able to get those. All right, so if you're thinking, yes, certainly a hot dog is a must for my 4th of July cookout, my barbecue. Well, if you like a burger, are you going to be happy with our